Hey, what's going on, my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today I'm going to share with you 5 things I think you should know about the incredibly positive and fun, forward-moving energy inherent within the whole month of August here in this crazy transformative year of 2019. Please bear with me. I have children in the other room. My wife will be tending to them in just a moment, but we're going to roll on and proceed as follows. So the month of August, the main theme is lifting off and spreading your wings and getting ready to fly. And here's what I mean by that. The month of July was a storm. It was a powerful shaking up and breaking apart of the mold that has been obscuring and holding and weighing down your truth, your light, your potential, your beautiful divine essence. All human beings on the planet are beautiful divine essences of energy, but we've come and we've incarnated in this very physical, dense place where we've allowed ourselves to be sort of subject to and influenced by a lot of density, a lot of negativity, and we've kind of accumulated this armor, right? And there's a part of us that wants to hold on to this armor because we look out there in the world and we say, we need this armor. I need this character. I can't just let myself be because it's too scary. I'd be too vulnerable, okay? But that's what needs to happen right now. That's what's attempting to happen right now with these powerful energies coming in. They're coming in and trying to shake away this like metallic armor that we are trying and think we need to hold on to. So when the storms blow in and our armor starts shaking, we're like, no, now life sucks again. Now I'm regressing spiritually. All these emotions are coming up. All this chaos is swirling around in my life. Oh my God, when will it be over? Well, it's winding down. The storm is blowing over. And what's left is room to breathe, room to move. When these storms come in, they need to come in. Our armor's dense and thick. Okay, they need to be intense the way they are. But once they blow over, our armor is loose. It's looser. We can kind of slip off these metal gloves and take off our helmet and say, look at these beautiful hands. Wow, look at my beautiful face and hair. Jeez, feels so good. Kind of stretch, okay? And that's kind of the analogy I would go with for this month. It's starting to take off the armor and get ready to, because we're lighter now, to kind of lift off and say, this is who I am. And now I have my sights set on new things, now that I'm finally seeing clearly and feel free to roam and free to fly. So that's the general essence of this month. The intro went on longer than anticipated. Hopefully you're still with me. I'm going to share now 5 more grounded things that will illuminate the different themes that might be playing out for you in your life at this time so that you can get the most out of this really powerful and transformative month of August. Number 1 is out with the old and in with the new. Kind of like what I'm saying, out with the old, off with the armor, in with the oh wow. This is who I have been all along. This is the true me. Now, what does the true me want to do? Once you basically start to remove your armor and your true self starts to kind of be free to vibrate out there into the world, you'll start manifesting and creating your life from the vantage point of the true you. So what does that mean? That means out with the old, out with the heavy armor has sort of an associated life experience that comes along with this distorted character version of you, meaning relationships that aren't a match, careers that aren't a match, thinking that's not a match, all not a match and all making you unhappy. When that starts to finally fall away and the true you comes on board and starts manifesting out there in the world, what you see, the reflections are like, wow, oh, I like this. I like what I'm seeing there. Oh, I like you. It's like that. Out with the old, in with the new. But here's the thing. Sometimes, even after an intense shakeup of the storm, we're still afraid to let go of that glove. We're still afraid to take off this helmet, even though it's loose and we can just lift it off like this. We're like, keep it on because we're afraid. But as we do this, once we're ready, once you're free and ready to take off the helmet, we'll see how far this analogy goes. Once you're ready, but choose to kind of hold on to the helmet, which we all do, the helmet starts to really make you miserable. I'm saying is you might presently in this moment feel really stuck in really like very undesirable energy that you feel like I got to get the heck out of here, but I don't really know how and I'm kind of afraid to. It reminds me of my assistant Forrest. He moved out to Vegas to work with me. It's been going great, but it just came to my attention. He was living with a very toxic alcoholic person, where Forrest would basically do his best to kind of slip through into his little room, hope this crazy ass person didn't come and pester him and bother him. And it was just a very volatile, just an awful energy. And I could tell it was wearing on him. Like he needed to get the heck out of there. But there was a little while where he was stuck. He was trying all these different opportunities and checking out other places and nothing was going. And he felt stuck. He was like, man, I'm trying, but it's not working out. I'm still here. Well, lo and behold, once the right thing came into being, which didn't take that long, it was out with the old and with the new. So imagine this, he was living here with this miserable guy in this kind of shady part of town. And now after hearing about it, he finally told me about it. I'm letting him live I have a pretty big fifth wheel RV. It's like 42 feet in this beautiful campground out in nature. So the contrast of that old that was weighing him down turned into this, oh my God, he is so happy. He's in this RV, he's got his own space, his own energy, and he's in nature. It's like the contrast can be amazing. So this message is particularly for you, for those of you who are in the darkness right now, who have the helmet on right now. Don't give up. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith now. Because when you follow your intuition, which is what will guide you out of it, you'll have that sort of out of the darkness and into the light experience. So whatever you think you want right now, what you can actually have is actually way better than what you think you want, but you got to follow the intuition out of the old and into the new. Number 2, you might feel compelled to get out into nature or to somehow declutter your life to where you can like retune into and reconnect with yourself. Okay, there's so much noise right now. We live in such a overly stimulating time right now, and we're all becoming more sensitive. Our soul is becoming more on board, and our soul is basically saying, "This is not good. I don't like this environment. It's confusing. It's distracting. It's sort of addicting, and we need to do something about it." So for me, my way of rolling with this is I'm meditating more. I'm going to start going into nature. I'm going to really detach from a lot of the different things in my life and in my online career that are causing me this. I long now for the simple peace that comes without the need of anything, without the need underneath all this stimulation. Okay, but the stimulation is real. Like, I'll give you an example. I deleted recently my Instagram app on my phone. And I still post on Instagram, but through my assistant, I don't have to deal with it. Because I've learned that it's too compelling. I can't stop myself from wasting time on Instagram. And for me to get into my peace, I have to just cut that cord and separate myself from it. You might find yourself discovering things within your own life that you need to separate yourself from to get into your own peace. But I'll tell you what I'm doing, man. I'm going into nature, I'm cutting the cords, and I'm really going to reconnect with myself. That really seems to be very, very important right now for a lot of different reasons, which I'll get into kind of later in the video. Number 3, getting ready for September. Even though August is way more progressing forward moving than July, September is going to be on a whole new level. September is going to be blasting forward in a rocket ship into a new direction, into your dream. It's going to be like that. There'll be new things you're concerned about and going towards, and you're going to have like a clearance and like the energy just pushing you forward really quickly. It's very exciting. So August is kind of getting like revving up in a sense to that, but there are still some things you might need to kind of tweak and optimize. I know July probably gave you a lot of information, things you need to organize, things you need to refine in your life, and the energy was so stormy. It was like, I know I need to do this, but it's just not happening. August is kind of, again, a bit of a break from that, and you'll have freedom to move and get things done and more organized. Like, for example, for July, for me, there was a lot of different things brought to my attention that were causing me stress and confusion, basically due to just a bit of disorganization. And I was aware of that. I was seeing how it was kind of messing with my life and how it needed to change, but I didn't really feel like I was able to make any real changes. I didn't make much progress about that in July. But now that I'm into August, even though I kind of feel compelled to go forward because I feel so much better, there's still all these different kind of like loose ends I'm cleaning up. As an example, it was like my bank accounts are so unorganized. My accountant was like, dude, you gotta freaking clean this up. Our accounts are going nuts because it's just so sloppy, so haphazard. So I have to kind of go in there and just streamline things. Tedious, annoying little task, but it's a time where you can get through those tedious, annoying little organize-y type of tasks. And even though they're not fun, it's a really supportive time to kind of organize your life in preparation for September, where you will be blasting off in a very powerful way. Number 4, as you start to remove the armor and tune back into yourself and free your mind of the tangles of your life, there's something new coming in. Something new birthing within you. And you might find that your life is starting to reveal to you your next big step, your next big chapter of your life, having a lot to do with your mission and your life purpose, okay? The way this is playing out for me is I was talking to Forrest, my assistant, the other day, and like 2 months ago, he was like, Victor, and it's like kind of a sweet Alabama Southern accent. I'm not going to mimic it, but he's got a real sweet way of talking. He's like, Vic, there's something I know it could help you a lot. I said, oh, really? Well, do tell. He's like, I'm not going to tell you right now. So, okay. So I kind of forgot about it. Well, yesterday we were sitting right there. He's like, Victor, I'm going to tell you what that thing is. I'm like, okay, about freaking time, Forrest. Thanks. Let's hear it. And apparently, I didn't even know this dude has written a best-selling book. And he's like a freaking author. I had no idea. He said, Victor, I think you should write a book, man. And he was telling me like how he went about writing a book and all the different things he learned about the process and how much it could help me. And he sees it more as a business opportunity. I don't think he even knew that how guided I felt my whole life to be a writer. I don't even care about the business part. But he just sort of like we had this conversation about writing a book, how it could be done. And it just resonated so much with me, where I was like, oh my God, that's the answer. That's the answer I've been looking for. I've been feeling so scattered from the nature of my online career. And I'm not gonna like go offline or anything, but I'm really gonna like limit myself to doing only the things I love. And I really just have longed my whole life for the lifestyle of a writer. Contrary to what you might assume being on YouTube, I don't like attention. And people that know me know I'm sort of introverted. I wanted to sit straight up, go to the mountains every day and write. That's my dream. And life is starting to say, Victor, it's time. You don't need to wait anymore. There's no more excuses, Vic. Get that freaking book out now. And then there's another little funny synchronicity. This morning I opened my computer and I was checking out the comments on my recent podcast, and someone said, oh wow, Vic, you should write a book about this topic. And when I read write a book, it was like boom. These are just my examples. I'm not saying you should write, obviously. I'm saying that notice the little clues that life might be dropping in your lap that pertain to your what's your next big thing? What's your big dream that has been sort of cast aside and put on the back burner because of all the different obligations you have in your life? That big dream very well might be coming back around and redropped into your lap, because now is the time to really start going forward with your big dream, your big next step. Keep your eyes open. Keep your perception clear, because when you hear these ideas, it's not about the pattern, it's about how they make you feel in your body when you hear them or see them or experience them. That's how you know that's your dream. That's yours, and it's possible. You would not resonate with an idea to do something. Maybe you want to be an astronaut, and that most people say, well, that's a lot of work, man, and you're like 30 years old already, is there really time? But you might hear the word astronaut and it might vibrate through your body. Not even in an obvious way, but you just might feel a resonance with that. And that means that's you. That's the true you. You really are an astronaut. And that's really possible for you if you can muster up the faith and courage to really pursue that with earnestness and action, okay? Whatever ideas you resonate with, that's an extension of you, and that's how you let yourself know. And now's the time where you'll be much more aware of that. Number 5, spreading your light in your preferred way. We are living at a very, very important time right now, my friends. And I ask you this: if not you, then who? If not you, a person with the potential to become consciously aware of the magic inside of yourself and be able to become a magnet to attract everything you need to bring that magic out into the world and spread your light, bring it into fruition. If not you, then who else is going to do it? Nobody. Most people aren't even close, unfortunately, to being where you're at spiritually and consciously. And they're far away from themselves. But you're not. Okay? I got to a point in my life where my purpose became revealed to me, and it scared the crap out of me. It seemed so wild and so unrealistic, so like now is not the right time, I have way too much to do. It was very, very hard for me, very, very scary to really take that dream, that feeling in myself seriously. And I know it's hard for you as well, my friend. Okay, so I sympathize with your situation, and I empathize with how you must be feeling right now. But I invite you to look deep within yourself and ask the question: is this really possible? There's going to be a part of you that says, yes, yeah, get on with it. That's how it went for me. I would say, man, can I do this? And my intuition would reassure me, yes, you can, because here's the reality. Here's what my sort of intuition told me a long time ago, is that you're capable of more than you know, because you are more than you think you are. You are more capable, more connected, more powerful than you could imagine. And even if the present version of yourself doesn't see that, the deeper part of you trying to get you to go does. And only when you go towards those big dreams are you able to reveal all of that awesomeness to yourself and let go of all of the armor. Okay? And if not you, then who? It's an important time, my friends. It really is an important time to really go for your dreams and to really follow your intuition. Because when you do, when other people do, when we do it together, it's not just us. You'll inspire other people. You'll wake up other people to discover the same magic within themselves. And that's how we change this planet. It's through you, through your action, through your bold, courageous actions forward towards your dreams, straight up. That's how it's done. That's how we change this planet from the inside. It's from within inside of us and then carried out and expressed out there into the world. And I just hope to God that you can see what I see in you, and hope to God that you can really just to go for it. Okay? because I know you can do it, and you do too. Okay, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a pleasure and an honor speaking for you. Have an amazing day. Have a wonderful journey. If you're brand new to my channel, let me say welcome. I know a lot of people discover me through these energy updates, so great to have you here, my friend. If you're new, I have a free guided MP3 meditation that I offer everybody as a free gift. It's designed to help you align with your higher self more consciously, so you can really get the downloads that are being sent to you and be able to use them in your life. It's a very simple thing. You just press play, you sit back, you close your eyes, you listen, and it will take you through an experience where you will feel more merged than ever with your higher self. It's totally free. Check it out down below at the very top of the description box or in the first comment if you'd like. With that said, I'll see you all later. Have an amazing week. Have a fantastic month. Go for those dreams. I know you can do it. Namaste.